You've been told that you need to do more pulling exercises to help your spine and bone health and posture, but you can't do pull-ups and you don't have access to a pulling machine at the gym. What's a girl to do? Well, you're in luck. I am here to share with you 3 of my favorite pulling exercises, because even though I'm a personal trainer, I can get like 1, maybe 2 pull-ups in. So we'll do these together. The first thing we're going to do is set the anchor up. So I have this anchor right above my head. What I like about it here is it's right above the hinge. So if your hinge is a little higher, you may want to put that a bit higher so that way it doesn't slide down while you're working. Take your band. These are my very favorite bands, and I have another video on telling you why, but take your band. This is a 40. And put it through the loop, and you want to make sure that it is evenly distributed. Then we're going to sit down on the ground and grab those handles. Now with the bands, you'll have to play around and figure out exactly how far away you want to be. You control the resistance on here. So bands, just like I talked about with the foam roller, are a bit more of an art, not a science, but they can be wonderful once you figure them out. So allow yourself the time to figure that out. Face the anchor, take the handles in the palms of your hands with your palms face down. Now raise up so you're not rounding out your back. Elevate everything up, take your shoulder blades down, bend your elbows and pull them to your spine, then release very slowly. Pulling it back, releasing slowly. The bands will have a bungee effect, but you want to be in control of those bands, not the bands. Don't let it pop back up. It's that eccentric motion, the negative motion when we return and lengthen the muscle, that the strength will really come in. Do about 15 of those, and you'll want to do about 3 sets of those. Remember, with these bands, you can loop them up. So sometimes I will use 2 different bands rather than just 1, so I can create the right resistance for me. And I did talk about that in the video. For our next pull, you'll want to move the anchor more toward your waist rather than up. So go ahead and take the time to do that. I didn't do it because nobody wants to watch me messing around with it. But move your anchor to waist high. Then step away from your band, grab your band and your handles so that your palms are facing in, and pull your elbows back, brush them against your rib cage, and squeeze your shoulder blades as you go back. Again, don't let the band bungee you back. So you maintain control. If you want to take it down very slowly and return it to your original starting position, that is even better. That's going to offer you some really great eccentric motion. Watch your elbows, don't let them flare out as you go in. Keep them glued to your rib cage as you pull, and squeeze that shoulder blade up against the spine. For our final one, we're going to take that anchor down low, and again, I recommend putting it just under a hinge so that way if the anchor slides at all, it'll stop and you won't be messing with the sliding anchor the whole time. So again, face your anchor, palms down, and this time they are diagonal in front of you. Nice tall rib cage, and then we're going to pull your elbows up and back and then release. So imagine you are making a diagonal line with your hands, pulling it up, squeeze and back. If you'll take just a second up at the top and give it that little extra squeeze, then that is a little extra secret sauce that your muscles will feel. Those are 3 pulling exercises I use for myself and also for my clients. I recommend that you choose 1 or 2 of them every other day. You want to make sure that you're allowing 48 hours in between strength training particular muscle groups. Start with 10 reps, see how that feels. If that's too easy, then go up. Again, play around with how many bands you have in that one anchor and in with the one handle, and make sure that you are challenging yourself so that way you can strengthen your spine, strengthen your posture, and set yourself up for doing whatever it is that you are called to do. That's all for today. Go out there and have a great day.